What the Alright, so today we're working on the WRX, but we're going to be taking the motor apart. Then we have a new RA short block in the other garage. I'm going to be reusing everything that is reusable. And then hopefully, depending how far we get, maybe dropping it in. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this pulley. It's going to release the tension from the belt. After that, pop off these 3 bolts, take that cover, Jesus Christ. Take this cover off, do the same thing on this side, get all the cam pulleys off. After that, get these back 2 covers off, and then start taking the heads apart. Jesus. These are the company 23 intake and exhaust cam tool. These aren't necessary to tear down this motor. You can do it with a timing belt, but it just makes life a lot easier. If I could get it on. There we go. Just pops on like that. And then you put the 10mm Allen in there. Just makes life a lot easier.
This one already stripped out, so we're moving on to this one. While they're working on drilling out fuck. So while they're working on yo, bro, what the So while they're working on drilling out that bolt, I'm gonna start changing out the rack in this car. It has a crazy amount of play and it's leaking out of every hole. So we have a 2020 STI steering rack that we're gonna be putting in.
Next time, you're gonna have to sing.
That's enough.
All right, let's measure other stuff now.
So with the new rack, we got new roll center kit to be putting on. So right now, while the rack is off the car, just put these on somewhere, and we're gonna put the rack up in the car.
All right, it's the next day. The cam gear bolt is still stripped, so what we did was I put an axle nut on top of it, and then I welded the inside of it so that, you know, it attaches to that, and then now we're gonna try to pull it off. Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably switch. That didn't work, so I'm gonna try to re-weld another nut on it and then try it again.
So as you guys saw, we finished tearing down the old motor. Now we're gonna get ready to start tearing into the new motor, get that up on the engine stand, then start reassembling that motor. Alright, so first thing we're going to be doing is putting this IAG oil pan on there. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, yeah, first thing we're going to be doing is putting this IAG oil pan. Comes with the oil pan pickup baffle. After that, yeah, I don't know what we're doing after that, but we're doing something.
the next morning, and right now we're still waiting on a few things that we need. We had to order the FU bolts, as you saw, because cam bolts got stripped out. Is what it is. Ivan has the ASF front seal installer, so he's gonna put it on and show us how to install the front seal on the oil pump.
So this is the front seal installer. It has a little keyway here for the Woodruff key that it has to slide over. So just line it up. Then you're gonna use the stock crank bolt. .22.
So right now we're still waiting for the FU bolts for the cam gears. So what we're gonna do is we have the Griot ceramic headlight restoration kit. We're gonna clean these nasty ass headlights up and have them looking brand new.
Alright, so it's a new day at the shop. What I'm going to start off by doing is the motor that I was taking some parts off from my car. I'm going to take the cam gears from that car to use it on the WRX, just because when we were taking those cam gears off, they got a little bit beat up. So I'm going to try to put some better ones on there so that nothing happens to them. Alright, so I just got the pulleys on the motor. Next up is going to be doing the cam gears. We're still waiting on one of them, just because the exhaust side for the, what is it, the driver's side, That one, the one that came off the heads, it's starting to crack, and if that cracks all the way, then it's gonna skip timing, and we gotta pull everything out. So, gotta wait for another one. So next up, now that the pulleys are done, I got one of the AVCS gears on. The other one, I have to wait till Carlos gets here to see what he thinks about it, because I think it might be a little sketch, but there's a high probability that it's on there right. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna get done is, if it'll focus on it, I'm gonna be putting in the pairing turbo inlet, getting the old one out, putting that one in, and then I'll show you guys the process of doing that. Alright, so it's a new day. Got the cam gear for this side. So right now what I'm gonna start doing is putting the timing all together, lining everything up. I already have the driver's side cams locked down so that they don't move and unspring themselves. And after that, I'm gonna put timing covers on, finish the turbo inlet, and then continue from there.
Alright, so picking up where we left off, not sure where Ivan left off, but right now, T-fitting is on, oil pressure sensor is on. Now I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to run the wiring. I have it right through here and through the fender. Then I'm going to go through in here and then out up into the gauge cluster. Turbo inlet is also on, and the turbo has been cleaned, so we're going to get that assembled on the top of the motor and the manifold, and then we're ready to go in. So the routing we chose is, it's going to be sitting somewhere right around here, but behind the fuse box, through this tiny hole right here. Followed the cover for the harness, through that grommet right there. Through that grommet there. Yeah. Comes out somewhere down there, and then is routed up into the... That needs to stop. Ivan's here! Woo! Woo! Eat a peanut. Oh, he ate a peanut.
I didn't get him a standing ovation like that when I came.
No, fuck you. Alright, so we're back and we have the turbo. Gonna put the turbo on, and then what are we doing?
I don't fucking know.
Woo! Ivan, woo!
Farewell, sweet cookie cats. I'll always remember the time we spent together.
Alright, so clutch is put on, jacking the motor up to to get it in the car now, and then we're gonna button everything else up and get it started.
This is for you. For scaring those things away.
Alright, so motor's in, AOS is going. Yo, you're such a piece of fucking shit. AOS is in. I have to weld the bung on top of the downpipe for the AFR sensor, so I'm gonna clean it up, prep it, drill the hole, and then weld the bung. Shut the fuck up. That tip is toasted.
This is for you.
One small one?
Actually, yo, where's the center punch?
Why?
Because the hole is already made. I just gotta fucking. Look, boom. See, look.
So you're telling me that? Alright, bet you ready? I'll show you the
Now you're
screws.
at an angle. There you go.
You can drop that.
Alright, so as you guys just saw, everything in the bay is basically in. We just started putting fluids in, so oil's in, coolant's in. Next is battery, prime everything, and then go for the first start.
Alright, just a few moments away from first start, and cross your fingers.
Power steering first because the pump is screaming. Huh?
right, so car's running. Now me and Ariel, we have the laptop plugged in. We're gonna go pick up some food and just do the first couple miles. We have done 0 so far, so we're gonna do a shakedown, see if anything is wrong, and then proceed from there. All right, so it's the next morning. We're currently sitting outside of Mavis. Kevin made us get here at 8 in the fucking morning, and they don't open till 9, so we're going to Wendy's for breakfast.
I guess last night one of us, either me, Healy, or Ivan, fucking pulled the brake shield too far.
Get the fuck out my face.
The old man's yelling at me. It was like, I don't even know why he yelled at me.